We are back with another review, and today we are checking out the Gen 3 Milwaukee Fuel, the 3453-20 12-volt M12 from Milwaukee. So without further ado, let's hop right into this review. And as you can see, I already added a few things to it. I got the left and right Simon Tools Gen 3 magnetic bit holders. I'm not sure which side I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to rock this side, the right side. I don't usually go this way for bits. I'll usually do it like this, or if I need fasteners or something. So that's just straight out the gate. I've only been rocking it for 1 day, so I'm sure I'll figure it out. Anyway, this was my daily driver right here, DCF850. This is my awesome ultra compact impact driver, and these two, well, fairly similar. Not too far off, but you know, a little far off in regards to specs. But I wanted to check these two out. I did like the way this is compact in nature, and like I said, I'm rocking the DCF850, so I'm already into the compact line of impacts. So straight out the gate, we'll talk about some specs between the two of these, and then maybe we'll drive some fasteners. We'll do that. So straight out the gate, the 3453 is just what we'll call this one. For torque, we're talking 125 foot-pounds. The DCF850 is going to put down 153, so about 25 to 28 more foot-pounds of torque in the DeWalt. When it comes to impact per minute, though, Milwaukee's putting down 4,000 impacts per minute. DeWalt's putting down 3,800. RPM-wise, we're talking 3,600 with the Milwaukee and 3,250 for the DeWalt. Warranties, because I know that's huge. Warranty is going to be 5-year with the Milwaukee and 3-year for the DeWalt. Now, I did want to do some measurements here, specifically some measurements on the weight. Now, I know I have those two Simon Tools little bit holders, but I think it'll be fine. I think if we eliminate one of the bit holders and load up the other one, it'll probably equate in weight. So we got 2 pounds 8 ounces for the ultra compact, the M12. The DeWalt, 2 pounds 14 ounces. So 8/10 of an ounce, so just about 2 pounds on that one. So 2 pounds 14 ounces, so almost 3 pounds. And that one's just about 2 pounds. So talking about a 14-ounce difference on weight versus, you know, the DeWalt and the DeWalt. So if you're looking for weight, maybe you're sacrificing, well, I mean, I guess you're not really sacrificing much except for torque in the Milwaukee, because the DeWalt is trailing in IPMs and RPMs and the warranty. So if you sacrifice a little torque, you get a little bit lighter weight, so you don't have to have such a heavier tool. Now, comparing the two, I still love my DeWalt. This is still my daily driver. I love this. I like the way it feels in my hand. I like the way that it grips. It's a nice balanced tool. This Milwaukee is also a nice balanced tool as well. I like how the grip here is a little bit wider than standard impact, and it fits in my palm a little bit easier. Kind of fits like a pew-pew. Same thing in regards to loading it. You know, it's like loading a magazine, which is kind of cool. I did like the selector here on the top, which allows you to select between the modes. It's recessed right there so that you don't have to worry about accidentally touching that, which is really nice, actually. The DeWalt one is previous gen, which is a slider button. The newer like the 860 and 870 quiet hydraulic one, those have the button switch, just very similar to this. But yeah, one thing I did also want to mention is I like the quick load collet, which is real nice. Just slides right in there. Doesn't really acknowledge that you put the bit in, and I'll show you what I mean by that. The DeWalt one, it kind of lets you know that you put it in there and that it's fastened. This one, you kind of have to give it a little tug. Here, I'll show you that again. So quick load collet. Both of them have that, but it slides in really nice, butter smooth. You just have to know that if you push, you have to know that you pushed it in all the way to basically make that check. So it definitely has some, see how it just torques out of my hand. It's got a lot of torque in it, that's for sure. I like the battery indicator on the side here. It is really nice to not have to to push anything. It's just kind of always on. Just little differences between Milwaukee and DeWalt. So we'll drive some fasteners now, and we'll check it out and see what it can kind of put down. I got a couple fun things to put it through, so we'll check that out right now, and I'll get camera moved down right there. Perfect. All right, so we'll start off. We'll do some 2-inch screws, and then we'll do some 4-inch screws, and we'll just drive them in. We're not trying to do tests for time here or any of that. Just kind of want to see the difference next to each other. We'll do DCF850 first. Real nice, real nice. Went over a little bit too much, and that was on speed 2. So let's make it fair, and we'll do speed 2 on the Milwaukee, even though it is 12 volt and that was 20. A little bit, you can definitely feel a little bit less power when it actually started doing the impacts. That hit a little bit faster when compared to the DCF850. We'll do that one more time. You can just hear it. So it didn't actually start doing the impacts until after we got the head near the wood. So we'll do the Milwaukee. So about the same. That's when it started doing the impacts right there. It does have a loud ratcheting sound, so it is a little bit louder. But well, what can we say? Again, 2 different tools, 2 different brands. We're gonna run next. We'll run some deck screws. We'll run some 4-inch deck screws and see if we get any stoppage. Or so right there is when impacts started hitting. And let's pop it out. We recessed it. Perfect. And I don't actually have a Torx Milwaukee bit here with me, so we're going to reuse the DeWalt one. We're going to use a different screw. And let's check it out. So a little bit before we got to the wood. Let's try it one more time. So just about the same time as the DeWalt was when it started torquing down on that. Of course, the screw was a little bit hot, so it went into the wood a little bit easier. That paint really makes it slide, doesn't it? But yeah, I mean, straight up, if you're looking for something that's a little bit more lightweight than the DCF850, that has a little bit better warranty, just a little bit less torque, but pretty much outperforms in impacts and RPMs per minute, definitely check out the Gen 3 Milwaukee for sure. Is it going to change up my daily driver with the DeWalt? Not really. I mean, I do like that. I at first didn't even think it was going to stand up on its own. I thought I was going to have to lay this on its side. I do like that it stands up without having to have that weird square battery on the bottom. I like the slim battery on the compact Milwaukee, so for me, yeah, I'd want to stick with one of these cylindrical, like magazine styles. So, but yeah, nah, my DCF850 is always going to be my go-to, because I'm already in the DeWalt battery environment, if you would, but or ecosphere, or whatever you want to call it. But also, I like the way this performs. I like the longevity of the power stack battery. The flat pouch lithium cells paired with this is really nice. It gives us a lot of power compared to running one of those standard lithium batteries, so the cylindrical cell ones. So yeah, which is this is cylindrical cell, 3 cylindrical cell batteries. You can see them in there. So again, performance, you're going to get a little bit more out of the DeWalt in regards to battery life, but yeah, Milwaukee performed pretty good. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of the Gen 3 Milwaukee Fuel Brushless M12 Impact Driver? The 3453-20 is the one that I got here for feature here, when compared to the DCF850 from DeWalt. Which one's your favorite? Which one's your daily driver? Which one's your carry for impact? And why do you like it? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Want more content like this, subscribe for more. And have a great rest of your day.